they smell good. They smell different.
Do they smell like a size 11.5?
Yo, what's good guys? This is Chris from WearTesters.com. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we're taking a detailed look and review of these bad boys right here. This is the upcoming colorway, Black Cement. Not the black cement that I was anticipating. This was a little bit of a disappointment for me, just saying. But this is the Black Cement Air Jordan 3 Tinker. Now these guys are not mine, however, we are going to review them. I grabbed them from my friend Drew, also my business partner. You guys have met him already. He was on that video. Can't remember the shoe's name. Futurecraft Loop. Is that what it's called? It's a really interesting shoe. These guys right here are the Air Jordan 3 Tinker Black Cement. Again, this is not the black cement that I was looking for. This is not the black cement you were looking for. What these guys offer is an interesting new take on the classic silhouette. Obviously, it's got that swoosh on there, just like Tinker's original sketch. The sketch itself is featured on the insoles, as well as Tinker's signature. And this is somewhat of a premium release, although the retail price is a little bit different than the last version, which came with multiple swooshes. The reason why the price is different is because there's no multiple swooshes, it's just the one. Duh. So retail price is $200. We grabbed these from our local spot here in the Elk Grove, Sacramento area. The shop name is Phenom. If you have not heard of them, what I would do is check them out. Link is in the description box below. They do take phone orders, by the way, so if you're not in the area, you can always give them a call, see what their inventory is like. You can also follow them on their socials because they post what's available now. Such as these guys right here, these are available now. You would know that if you were following their social channels. Again, these are hard to find in stores and online, especially in my size, but they do take phone orders, so you can go ahead and check that out. Now, as far as these are concerned, they're kind of a Raiders-esque colorway. If you're a football fan, if you're from Oakland, you probably already know. I think Las Vegas is getting that team. I'm not a big football guy. I'm not a football guy at all. So I think I've heard through the grapevine that they're moving over to Las Vegas eventually. I don't know when that's happening, but that sucks for Oakland. It's 2 teams lost. Damn. But these guys right here feature the classic Air Jordan 3 outsole. You can see the Nike branding instead of the Jordan branding, which is something that I actually really like. I think it looks very classic. Very clean bottom as well, cement gray, black and white. Nothing really to write home about, but it looks cool. The midsole itself is polyurethane. The polyurethane feels a little bit softer than some of the stuff that we've received in the past. I noted that in, what Jordan video is it? Is it the Cool Grays? Cool Gray 4s? They feel a little bit different. They don't feel quite as hard.
That's what she said.
I don't know if they did anything to the foam compound or whatever, but for whatever reason, it just feels a little fluffier, I guess. So a little bit more comfortable underfoot. Tech specs include a visible heel air unit, and then there's also an encapsulated one in the forefoot that you can't see. These guys do feature elephant print. However, the upper is pretty much murdered out or blacked out, so you don't really see it as well as you maybe should or could. I really wanted the black cement Jordan 3 with the swoosh on it. You know, that's what I was really hoping for. I'm not picking these up personally because of that. For some reason, I just had that in my mind. And then when I saw these, I was like, man, that's not it, man. Like, what is this? But I will say the materials are nice. The rand on the mid panel is just a smooth grain, kind of synthetic feeling leather. I wish that that was a more premium leather, especially for the retail price. The suede though does feel nice. It doesn't feel premium, but it feels nice, you know, overall. And this material will flex and bend well. It's not gonna take a lot of time to break in and all that stuff, so it should feel really good on foot right away. An interesting touch is the little gold hits right there at the top eyelet. You also have it behind the tongue with Tinker's signature as well. The Nike Stitch branding on the internal collar is, you know, same exact color as the upper. I think they've been doing that with all of them except for the ones that I have. The very first colorway. I think that one's kind of like a weird grayish color. Something that I kind of like and kind of don't like is the heel tab. I love that it says Nike Air. I'm kind of put off, but I think it's interesting that they kept it all black because that's like a focal point of the shoe, especially for OG heads and newcomers alike, where we like seeing the Nike Air branding. What they did do though is they made the paint that is like that black paint on top of it, they made it shiny so it really sets off on top of the matte finish. But I would have liked to have seen some color, maybe a white logo, I don't really know. Just something a little bit different, but at least it's there, so that's cool as well. Now where the real pop comes from is from the cement gray, which is not really cement gray, it's reflective. So the swoosh, the tongue, the eyelet panels right there, all of that stuff is 3M reflective. It really shines off in the light. I did not know that it was like that until I saw that in person. Images online don't really showcase the fact that they're reflective. Maybe they do on sneakers, but I haven't even checked the sneakers images. Usually sneakers will do that. Sneakers is pretty good about like making sure that you know that if there's anything glowing or reflecting, they'll let you know. I'm not sure if that's the case because again, I haven't seen the sneakers images, but for anybody wondering, it's reflective. Now, as far as sizing is concerned, I would go true to size. These are not my size, so they look a little funny on me. I'm sorry. This is as good as we're gonna get right now. Luckily, Drew wanted a pair because otherwise I wouldn't even be doing this review right now. And that pretty much takes care of these guys. I think overall the craftsmanship is okay. One complaint though is the tongue. The tongues are very 2010-ish. The last time I saw a tongue like real whack and jaggedy like this was my 2010 13s, my Flint Grays.
Are both of them like that?
Flint 13s. Both of the tongues on this shoe, yeah, one's worse than the other. This one's the worst, where it's multiple. That's the only thing that I see on both of these, is that the tongues are put together poorly, which I think is interesting because that's one of the things that they actually do really well nowadays compared to back in the day. Back in the day, tongues used to just come mangled. We just saw a pair of OG 11 low IEs. My friend Marvin came over, MJO23 Dan. He brought over both of his OG colorways, and one of the tongues was, I mean, I was like,
it looked like the top had been sat on
and then ironed out. It did not look like the other pair's tongue. Like, it was super weird. I was like, man, that's crazy. So I haven't seen tongue issues like that in a while, because again, they've gotten really good with the craftsmanship overall in certain areas, the stitching, all that kind of stuff. This particular pair though, is kind of messed up. But let me know what you guys think about these down below in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for all your support. And until next time, guys, have a good one.
I actually really like these.
Of course you do, because they're not mine. God, I already knew this. I already knew this.
How'd you know?
Dude, I was about to lead off with that. I was like, man, I bet you money, and I don't even bet, but like, I was like, man, I bet you money that you like these because these are Drew's.
Yes,
they're not mine.
Because they're Drew's.
No,
that's exactly the reason. Drew has them. They must be awesome.
Not specifically because they are Drew's, but because they're not mine. They're Drew's.
No, I was looking at these. I did the B-roll today, so if you enjoyed it, that was me.
But if you didn't.
But anyway, so we spent a lot of time together out here, and I was looking at them, and if they were in my size, I would wear these all winter. I guess I would ruin them then because of the material, but I would wear them.
I wouldn't worry about it too much. It's
not a big deal?
It's not premium, nah. Like, the material might fade a little bit, the suede, but not anything crazy.
Do you know if we can do polls in the Discord? I think it would be fun to have everybody rank the different Tinker 3s, because there's been 3 now, yeah?
No, there's been a number of them.
Really?
Yeah, because a couple of them have been limited. So there was the JTH Tinkers, the brown ones, which are gross. And then there was the white cement ones that were technically JTHs, Justin Timberlake.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, sorry. Sorry. Huh. That one, I can't remember if those, I think they did release during the Super Bowl.
That makes sense.
And those were hella limited. Those were clean though, because it was a simple colorway. I think the swoosh on that one was reflective too, but white. So it wasn't like as like in your face reflective. And then there's the original colorway that I have with the red heel. Then there was the Air Max ones, which are dope. And then there's these. I really like the Air Max ones actually. Like, I really, really like them.
The ones where you can swap them out?
I don't like the swoosh thing, but like,
I'm curious.
I think they're cool though.
Of the people who bought those, how many actually swapped their swooshes out on the regular?
I don't know.
Because they spent $25 extra just to do so.
Well, that shoe's actually on sale now, so you probably got a good deal if you bought it recently. I'm like tempted to buy them because they are heavily discounted. I think you can get them for like $150 or something like that, $130, which is like dope.
Would you swap the swooshes out?
Nah, I'd go with the white swoosh. Because I don't like all the swoosh stuff. I don't like, if it was one of the 4, like, and it was just like this, like stitched onto it, I'd be like, cool. You know what I mean? Giving me an option, I'm going with the muted out swoosh.
Yeah, I just don't like that.
You can see the border around it.
I don't like that
The
at all.
Velcro-y thing. Yeah, I do like it better when it's stitched on. I'll give it that. You know, I just think that the colorway looks cool. I like the red trim and the white upper. I think the problem with that one, like, because I was like on a couple of different occasions ready to buy, but I wouldn't have worn those over the original colorway, which are essentially the same colorway, even though I know that those have more black in it. But you know, if I'm gonna wear something with a little bit of red in there, I'm going with the one with the red heel. That red heel is killer, dude. That thing makes that shoe. And that's what I think that the rest of these have kind of like dropped the ball on a little bit, is that they don't have that 180s splash.
I think that's what they were going for with this
swoosh?
metallic.
Nah, 3M is so like on everything now. You can get full on 3M suits.
Oh, we saw the coolest jacket last
I know,
night.
not we, she. Okay, I saw it. It's not cool to me.
As a runner, it was super cool. It was 360 reflective. I believe that was even the brand, because that's what was plastered on the guy's back. It was very cool.
To me, like, reflective is almost like elephant print or patent leather now. It's like kind of like overdone, like ripstop, you know what I mean? There's certain times when it just belongs on something, like patent leather on an 11, mid, or you know, elephant print on an Air Jordan 3, reflective on the tongue of the Air Jordan 5. That belongs there. I just don't think that this is 80s to me. This is just kind of like every shoe got this now.